How great would your sales process be if you could skip that first meeting with all the standard questions?
Are you serious right now?
What if your prospect already knew the answers to those questions and they were ready to start your meetings properly educated?
This can't be real.
Well, listen up, because that's exactly what assignment selling is going to do for you. Now you might be wondering, what is assignment selling? I have never heard of that before. It was developed by Impact partner Marcus Sheridan when he was conducting sales calls for a swimming pool company in 2008. He noticed that when prospects weren't viewing his website content, he only had about a 25% close rate. But when the prospect had viewed an average of 30 pages of website content, he had a close rate of 80%.
Big difference.
Okay, but why does this matter? He noticed that both groups of those prospects were requesting sales calls, even though that first group didn't choose to learn very much about the product before requesting that call. After learning only through that call, a lot of them would realize that I wasn't a good fit for them.
That's a waste of my time.
Yes, that's a huge waste of everyone's time. So what did Marcus do? He made it so that any prospect requesting a sales call was assigned to review specific pieces of content from the company before the call. Now you might be thinking, people aren't gonna want to have a sales call if they need to read or watch something first. And you're right, some people won't. In fact, Marcus' total number of sales calls did go down, but his closing rates and revenue went up. Now let's talk about the benefits of assignment selling. Well, yes, it may result in fewer sales calls and a little homework on the part of the prospect.
Homework?
In the end, it's beneficial to both you and them. Here's what it does for you and your business. It creates better informed leads. By curating the exact content assigned to them based on the information you know, they will know more about your business, service, and what choosing you entails. It creates more effective sales conversations. Since leads are better informed, sales conversations can focus on that prospect's specific needs and issues. You don't even need to go over the general information because they already learned about that in their assignment. It creates a faster sales process. Less time spent educating during sales calls means that the sales process can move along more quickly. Deals can close faster, while leads that aren't a good fit can be disqualified faster without a call.
Disqualified!
Here's how it benefits your prospect. It empowers them to do more research on their own. Modern buyers aren't initially wanting to talk to salespeople until they've done some digging themselves first.
Don't talk to me.
And assignment selling helps enable that. They can qualify or disqualify themselves. When you share that educational content, buyers are better equipped to figure out if your solution is a fit for them or not. Which brings us to our next point. There is less time wasted in sales meetings. Now remember, if they disqualify themselves, that's a good thing. You've just saved so much time avoiding sales meetings that go nowhere. When they do qualify themselves, it means that the time in meetings is better spent on questions and solutions specific to their needs.
That's a win, 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 win.
So the benefits are great for both you and the prospect. But how's this actually put into practice? Well, first, we have to figure out what kind of content we need to create. This can be through content you may already have, or by asking your sales team what questions they're commonly asked, and then creating content to answer those questions. You can do an audit of the content you already have to see what will work. But remember, we want to be educational, not promotional. We've found time and time again that nearly all people looking to make a major purchase have a few big questions they need the answers to. We call them the Big Five.
Big old 5.
How much does this cost? What are my best options? How does this option compare to others in its class? What are some of the problems with this product or service? And what are the reviews of this product or company? Now those 5 subjects alone, they're gonna give you plenty of content to work on. Next, we need to teach our sales team when to use the content we've created. Create a revenue team meeting with marketing and sales, where sales can let marketing know what questions they're generally getting asked, and then marketing can update sales on what content has been created and when a good case for it to be used is. Basically, we want sales and marketing working together, not in their own silos where useful content can get as lost as those poor pets from Homeward Bound.
Oh, Peter, I worried about you so.
Last, we need to make the content easy to access for everyone. You should have all this content on your website so that both visitors and salespeople can find it when they need it. Ideally, this content is useful anyway in your service pages or blog. Some specific information like pricing might even have its own dedicated page. And yes, pricing should have its own dedicated page. If for some reason the specific content doesn't work on your site, you can always make a spreadsheet that everyone can bookmark. Now that you've learned all about assignment selling and how to implement it, it's time to get started.
I think I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Once your sales team sees it in action and how it saves them time, they should hop on board pretty quickly. But it's not only them that's gonna thank you for doing this. Your buyers are gonna love how you transparently educate them, and you're gonna earn their trust and their business.